seconds. Load ramp. Once aboard to be leaving the mining facility for good. How do you know that? Maybe I'll come back. All right, let's go.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
Luckily, we have this HD cutscene to play while we warm up the engines. Oh, shit. Wait, where did these guys come from? Headshot. I was behind cover. Let me run out from behind it. Where did these guys come from? It's a little weird to control. Can't go any further to the left there, but Jesus. Well, I guess those guys made it past it. Right in the crotch. This part was obviously made for controller and not really redone because I'm having to, even with the mouse sensitivity really high, I'm having to like the mouse. You know what I mean.
We've got company.
Yeah, we did get a few get through. Yeah, where did the hell did these guys come from? Yeah, the stories are good. The combat's nice. Like, it's not amazing, but it's fine. I don't hate it. I like having the companions with you. I mean, it's basically the Old Republic 3. Would you stop? Oh, she's out of juice. Ever grenade.
Everyone down!
I like how he says that after I've already nuked him. Shit, I should have let more guys come on the ship.
All right, let's...
Yes, because of this. How did you survive?
There is no time. We must leave.
I mean, we can do both. I knew we were going to go back to more cutscenes. Or, well, I guess we were. Y'all are terrible shots.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
I'm going to guess we can't jump into hyperspace. I don't think we have enough room. Isn't there anything you can do?
I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
Just do your best to keep your distance. We'll get out of this yet.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us.
Yeah, no, that's a bad
Might
idea.
not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
Someone might still be alive in the facility. Who cares? We don't have a choice. Just do it.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
No puns in my ship. God, that's loud. Sorry. Good thing the asteroid field created from the exploding planet didn't go out that far.
The planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
I figured. I got that much. Why are the Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
The next time someone calls me a Jedi, they'll be lying in a pool of their own blood.
The Sith will dare to accuse you of such. They believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
What happened to the Jedi?
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
Revan was very sexy, I know. What about the Jedi on Dantooine or Coruscant? Coruscant. God damn it.
The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi. And the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still in reverence to the fallen Jedi and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed.
Then the Jedi are dead, gone, and good riddance.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
Before you said the Harbinger was on its way to Telos?
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus.
Care to explain how you tracked me down?
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
Okay, so the vessel that the Sith were initially attacking when the Harbinger, I don't know why that word is so difficult for me, was definitely not the Ebon Hawk. That's why I was confused, because they kept describing it. It didn't sound like it would have been the Ebon Hawk. But that's just how they got onto the Harbinger in the first place. They attacked it. They knew they would come to rescue them, hid, stuck on a board, and attacked them to get to me. But then she was in the Ebon Hawk with whoever, she being the old lady who's, I don't think I forget what her name is. The old lady came on the Ebon Hawk, took us, and then tried to escape, but then she didn't realize there's a bunch of invisible Sith up in there, and that's how the ship got all blown to hell. That is an unusual set of coincidences. That I can agree with.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds.
How do we get to Pierogies?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
So yeah, that's because they got blown to hell, and then this little guy doing the tutorial is why the ship was able to make it there in the first place, because otherwise they would have probably just died out there. So that's what I don't quite get. They blew the Ebon Hawk to hell, But then how did they get away enough that they didn't just board and take our character? Right? Like we were fired upon by the Harbinger when we escaped the first time. And, you know, obviously crippled. But then why didn't they hop on board immediately? He says you repaired the ship and got us to Paragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's going to claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
We got away from the Sith. Now how do we stop them?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
They're eager to fight us. I say we fight back.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
I will not run from the Sith or anyone.
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
If these Sith threaten me, then they die.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price, and in the end you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
Only the Sith will pay the price for crossing me.
Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Shut up!
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
I think her hand is not the problem. It's the lack of the hand that's the problem. She seemed well enough for someone who just lost her hand.
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
She didn't seem in pain to me.
Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minoc. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minoc. I think she's too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
That's odd.
In case you hadn't noticed, she won't say 2 words to me, but she'll talk your ear off any chance she gets. What you think matters to her. A lot. She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got much else to do until Telos.
When did you get sensitive?
Oh, don't give me that. All it takes is being around people enough to read them. You should try it sometime.
If it'll shut you up, I'll go check on her. Dark side points gained. Hell yeah. See, I'm back. Took a while, but I'm back. Oh yeah, getting down there. Still gray, but there's like a little hint of red down there. We'll go talk to her first. I'll talk to him first.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might...
Okay. Let's go have a little chit-chat with her. It'll be the last area we check. Guaranteed. See? Told you.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
I mean, you could tell me who the hell you are and why you're looking for me. I feel like that's some things you could probably answer. Now, when you lost your hand, I felt it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
If I felt the loss of your hand, what would have happened if you had died?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
More extreme? I felt like my hand was dipped in molten carbonite.
Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much quicker.
Quicker? Would it have killed me?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
But at your age, you could die at any moment, especially considering the way you act.
If you think a connection to one such as yourself gives me any comfort, then you would be wrong. I desire this no more than you do. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
How could this bond have happened?
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
You and Kha'Ryn possess the Force Chain special ability. When either of you use a force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well. Oh, nice.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
So what do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
But there must be someplace we can go.
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Enough for what?
Before the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the galaxy, not as Jedi Knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see.
We don't have the time to scour an entire planet for Jedi relics.
Then I am left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes. Ask.
I need to know more about the Sith hunting us.
These Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
First split?
Yes. The Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
So these Sith continue their crusade.
In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
The Sith and Paragus knew some Force techniques, but they were extremely weak.
I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Paragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come. Ask.
When we were on Paragus, I could feel the Force again.
Indeed. And was it the same as before?
It felt like a whisper at the edge of hearing.
If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force.
They were responsible. They had no right.
What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
But to cut one off from the Force, it's like losing all your senses at once.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen, or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own, and exiled them as they did you.
If the Jedi were not already gone and dead, I would end their lives for doing this to me.
It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live.
But the Force, I can feel it again, if only slightly.
Our link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly, through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again. And if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done.
I am my own master. I have no need of teachers.
Life never ceases to teach, fallen Jedi. It is only when one ceases to listen that we grow still and die. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did.
If your training brings me power, then I will listen.
Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you through my words and presence. Ask.
Can you tell me what has happened since the Mandalorian Wars?
Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5.
Tell me about the Mandalorian Wars, Mommy.
It is a tale you already know well.
I mean, obviously I don't.
Just a decade ago, the Mandalorians began preying on the Republic, bringing the fires of war to many planets along the Outer Rim. Their predations continued, winning victory after victory, until the Republic finally begged the Jedi Council for aid.
The Jedi Council agreed, but did not move fast enough, so we had to.
Indeed. The Jedi Council counseled caution and patience to assess the Mandalorian threat as the Outer Rim burned.
Revan and Malak refused to wait.
2 Jedi Knights, Revan and Malak, defied the Jedi Council. They challenged the Mandalorian fierceness and brutality on the battlefield with a viciousness of their own. Revan's entrance into the conflict marked the true beginning and end of the war. It was Revan who drove the Mandalorians back into the unknown regions.
Until we destroyed them at Malachor 5.
Yes, I have heard tales of Malachor 5 and Revan's part in it. I know you served there in that final battle. It must have been a terrible thing.
Many Jedi died at Malachor 5, and the conflict split the Jedi Order.
You speak the truth. The war's end was merely another beginning, and what seemed a victory for the Republic was far from it. Many believed the Mandalorians defeated at Malachor 5, but the Mandalorians taught the Jedi much through battle, and so it was that Malak, Revan, and the Jedi that followed them discovered their true natures in the Mandalorian Crusade. But you know this.
And if I could, I would have followed them.
If you had followed them, then you would have learned the lesson of a follower. Perhaps it was fortunate you did not. As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
And that was the Jedi Civil War.
Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
The Republic is weak. They couldn't have beaten Malak.
As all Sith do, without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
But what happened to Revan?
No one knows. Certainly not I. Korriban lies in ruins. Revan is gone, and the blade of war she promised to stab into the heart of the galaxy has withdrawn. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
Revan... You're saying Revan abandoned the war?
It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
Malak and Revan should have crushed the Republic.
Perhaps. It is sometimes difficult to find the truth in the Jedi Civil War. Was it the Republic that defeated Malak, or was it Revan? If it was Revan, then the Republic was never truly tested.
So, what does it matter?
A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is a stagnant beast that labors for breath and has for centuries. The Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive.
The Republic has avoided its fate too long. Let them burn.
We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you.
This threat is directed at me?
The Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one waged by droids or warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we test ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall, the death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come. Ask. I would see to that fool in the cockpit, and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
Anton isn't so bad. Just, well, maybe he is.
He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
Dark side points gained. Damn right. Ah, yeah, look at that shade. Oh, now she's got that militant stance. She's getting that dark stance. Her body proportions are kind of weird. At least with this armor it is. With her standing like that. Hell yeah, we're getting the dark side look. About time. We're already 6 hours in the game. We should be full on dark mode by this point. Yeah, Revan's a badass. The baddest of asses. Okey-doke. Let's look around. Now look at all this stuff. Completely repaired now. Isn't that nice? Got a workbench. We can make some stuff on if we need to. I think we're good, though. That was a ton of dialogue, which I don't mind. I actually like, you know, getting backstory and shit. I know. Crazy. Actually being able to listen to the story without being like, oh my god, I'm not blasting things. Go play Call of Duty, fake gamers. Oh wait, let's go. Alright, now we can go talk to Kha'Ryn or Adron or whatever the hell that guy's name is. Low security door. What could this be? It looks like the robot from earlier, but this one's red. This looks like the remains of an 8K unit, but older and more corroded than the one you encounter on Paragus. Its power core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts appear to be missing. It looks as if the droid is missing 4 critical components. Its droid processor, a replacement droid chassis, the control cluster that's supposed to be stored in the chassis, and its vocabulary. We got the vocabulary. You've installed the droid's vocabulary. Can we talk to him now? Okay. So he's got the vocabulary, but just... He's got his vocal cords, but he can't speak. He's not feeling too good. Well, fixing him will definitely be a top priority to start with. I saw the little robot shithead. Well, I was going to talk to him, but... Well, I was going to talk at him as he beeps at me, but... We're driving down a Smurf's colon.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Yeah, she is. For someone without much to say, she sure says a lot.
Yeah, to you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
She had a lot of drugs. She had that rock store life. Also, he's piloting an invisible ship. If she looks good to you, you must have taken a blaster hit when I wasn't looking.
Hey,
I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
I feel you there.
That old witch, of course.
Just cut the chatter and stick to piloting.
You call this piloting? This is nothing. If Paragus had any place other than Telos in its astrogation charts, trust me, that's where we'd be headed.
Well, if you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life.
Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
All right, I'll do that.
So, what happened?
To what?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
My lightsaber was taken from me by the Council.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
Single hilt.
Huh. Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
Actually, it was. The crystal was redder than a Lagrik's eye.
Great. Maybe you and that Sith Lord can have a party after we're dead. Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
He's playing it. Ghost keyboard over there. Are you piloting the ship or you just got it on autopilot? It's no matter. It was taken from me long ago.
All right, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
I'm looking at it right now. Let's go back to pierogies. Now let's go to Telos, I guess. Oh yeah, it definitely looks like a dead world to me. A Star Wars ad?
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you.
We're under attack!
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
I don't mean to have anything to do with that.
That as it may be, the circumstances of your arrival are suspect at best. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
This is outrageous. You don't have any evidence.
You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened.
Let me speak to your manager. I refuse to go along with this. We're leaving.
Look around you. Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way.
I'll go, but one way or another, you'll pay me for the trouble.
Given your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men will relieve you of your arms and armor. Follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
I'm gonna relieve you of your testicles, bitch. Before this day is over. Are we letting this strange lady go by our ship? It's that one Marvel superhero
We held here
chick.
briefly.
The ice one?
Are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082.
A force cage? This is ridiculous.
As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
I have some
I
questions.
have many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
Remind me to kill this guy, by the way.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
How? There's nothing. There's nowhere to move. There's no chairs. No bathroom.
Someone is coming.
No
This
moisturizer.
is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
Gordon Freeman? Let me out of this cage. We'll see how disappointed you are.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
He got
I
sassy.
think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
Let's get this over with.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave her alone. You want to fight? Then try me, if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
Hold up, nerd. I gotta level up first, and then I'm gonna stomp that ass. I didn't actually play my sorcerer. I logged him in and got like like 50 achievements. And then logged out. Look at me, looking all sassy as fuck. Ooh, we got a point. So we're gonna put that in charisma again, both for persuasion options, and it does help make our spells harder to resist. Skills, persuade, awareness. Computer use, and we'll save the last one. Are we 9 now? Can we do the next lightning? It must be 8. Scheißen! What else were we putting points into that we could upgrade? Hey, battle meditation. Ooh. +2 to attack rolls, +2 to damage, +2 to will saves. Also increases vitality point regen rate. Holy shit, that's pretty dope. A lot of these dark ones aren't that crazy interesting. Let's do the battle meditation. Where did that go? Level her up. We can use med packs better. Again, nothing else really great on her. This is going to be useful because she's got the... she has that ability, so anything she casts on herself, I also get the benefit of. But only like 4 points of damage. Even the upgraded one is only 15. I'll go ahead and give her the upgraded fear. It's just too good not to get. Wait, can
I hear you.
How dare you save?
Let us fallen.
Time to even the odds.
Yeah.
I will silence this
Bitch.
one.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
I don't
All
think
right,
so.
Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Kill him. Kill them
Come
all.
on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Impressive. You allowed an assassin to infiltrate your ranks.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
I'm glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill me.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
The best of your ability. That's not very inspiring. Yeah, ain't got nothing to say to that, do you, bitch? Just take away in our quarters.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
And you better have a masseuse there waiting. And don't let them steal my shit.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Get out.
Let's go.
Where's my masseuse?
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
I better get a mani-pedi out of this. Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith...
You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Kha'Ryn?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Rest. The service here is absolutely fucking deplorable. Whoever runs this apartment should be put under house arrest.
Maybe we can get back to sleep now.
I rejected the call. Fuck off.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately. Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much... I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
I'm right here, actually. I'm just pretending to be in a trance.
I've come to inform you that the Talosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
Why is the Republic sending a ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
How long will I have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
I will. And I will complain about it the entire time. Is the Ebon Hawk still impounded?
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk.
Test server friends?
Will be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my T3 droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
You know that from experience?
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
Why do we need to leave?
Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Paragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Paragus come calling.
Why would Telos be doomed?
Because it depends on Citadel Station, and the Citadel depends on Paragian fuel and the Republic's senators. The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility. And the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
What do you think, Kha'Ryn?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Other Jedi. I should see if I can find anything out here.
It is unlikely, but we shall see.
Alright, negative Nancy, Debbie Downer. I wonder what those phone calls were. I guess we'll never know. I love that you could just have the option to completely ignore them. These are my rooms. Damn it. You define when this locked. God damn it, no. Let me break in. Talosian.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply.
Don't rely on the Republic. They're weak. Do you know who isn't weak? The Sith. Oh, it was him. The tapeworm man. Why didn't he come himself? What does Chodo want with me? No, could you explain it to me? No, what troubles have you had? By the way, I'm not clicking through the dialogue. Some of it just goes through faster than others. How is Zerka harming the restoration project? Why would Zerka do this? How did they take the restoration zones? Did you get to the point? Heal me.
Perhaps Choda Habat should turn his eyes to his own people if they truly suffer so.
Excuse me, excuse me. I'll consider it. Gelfa. Dongdala Gelfa is the majority of those conversations. Damn tapeworm people. Look like you're about to get in my bloodstream and be stealing my nutrients. Alright, let's explore and talk to people. Also, I want food. And to steal from people's apartments. It's not really stealing. It's everything is mine. At the end of the day. God damn it. Stop locking these.
Tonoranga Manakaran, Ipo Inshawa, Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumta sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata, Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumta sa.
Maybe I am from the exchange.
Tosimana Rachata.
I'll tend to hide my cam for these guys who speak in other languages so that I'm not hiding the subtitles with my enormous head. I guess I could move my face cam at some point. What does the exchange want with you? Bullshit. Do you sell droid parts? Oh, I can't press him on any of that? Come on. Okay. Some interesting things here. Oh, he dropped still spikes. Ooh, 250. Good God. Repair kits are cheap as hell. What the fuck? I don't have any of inventory because I haven't gotten my stuff back yet. I'm gonna get a few of them because they're so cheap. So definitely use repair parts over other shit for sure. Can't believe I can't. Can't believe I can't press it on some of the other stuff. When I played Star Wars Galaxies, I played a droid engineer. Unfortunately, droid engineer was really broken. Damn it. Impossible.
The war has really inflated prices.
Oh, you guys just moved over here to have the same conversation. I'm tired of talking about the medical supply situation. Let's go to those other apartments and talk about it. We're gonna find some shit to break. Better be more stuff to steal in here. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna make a wild guess that we're gonna find somebody who's like, hey, I'm looking for a guy who repairs droids. And I could be like, oh, hey, I can find him for a price.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment?
Taking your shit? Helping myself? What does it look like?
I think I'm just gonna let you get away with this.
Yes. If you're smart, you will.
Oh, and now I'm supposed to be scared of you on top of everything else?
I'm not going to take that from you.
Why not? You didn't seem to have a problem taking everything else.
Good point. You're right. I guess I'll take your life, too.
What? You are crazy.
Yeah, he sounds like Denim. What? You are crazy. Damn these electric sex pants. Bitch, how fucking dare you?
Psychotic urge is all that drives you.
Not all.
Don't know what even came over me. One second we were just standing there talking, and then...
I am not speaking to you, fool. Be silent.
I didn't see you holding back.
When one of us is committed to battle, then all of us are committed. We must stand together.
Remember that. And what would you have done?
I would examine the situation as a whole, all of its ties to the Force, and then decide which string to pull, not sever them all at once. Such crude methods grant you nothing.
I got some credits and like some scrap out of that. They inspire fear and respect.
Perhaps, but not from those who matter. Oh, I grow weary of this. Perhaps time will allow my words to take root if your common sense will not permit it.
Listen, bitch. Wait, I actually gained influence with him? What the hell? We got some items. We got to kill some nerd for some XP. Who cares? Somebody a little worry wart. Oh, we killed a person. They didn't have to come in here and run their fucking mouths.
Tu nița manja yumar lordawata no sanasika.
Damn it. What would you say that you do here?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Oh, you need to earn some credits, do you? Let me guess. You have a gambling debt that you have to pay off.
Dahupa bosakurata go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
Well, what's the problem other than your really slimy looking appendages?
Tong laldu chung nao. Dukane tunga gurka chino sonka tija noch.
But you did lose.
Dahupa bosakurata go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
Of course, you did make her a slave dancer.
Sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Dahupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune.
What is the price for her?
Watakratunji mularayi mulakriti rite krakolo.
Like, can I buy her and have her dance on the ship? I can persuade Doton to see things our way.
Entomesh paju watamincha yokolondoado nukulabirawa tines un soto.
I got Force Lightning, so that'll probably help. Nice view, though. Got any stuff in here? No, damn it. That'd be cool if you could persuade her, but then, like, you keep her. Just have a free dancer on the ship. Just doors that go literally nowhere. Like, literally nowhere. Elevator? Alright, we're not going to take that yet. I like how that guy came in. What are you doing in my room? I'm supposed to be afraid of you? I mean, yes, obviously.
Sobojun-sama petom. No sukama rondisi renti. Manama kropaputani kris.
Open the door or you're dead.
Dosokanki. Jiso maranesh insando krapamoletek. Marawana chiso luchraka.
And I guess you're dead. Oh, he's with the exchange. It's fine. I should get light side points for killing that guy. Come on, he's a Rhodian. Nobody. They're all like schemy little shits. Don't tell me he wasn't a bad person. Yeah, give me the dark side points. Oh, where's your lecture there? Kia, or where the fuck your name is. Kriya? Not Kia, that's a car. Oh wait, what can we do with this? Page receptionist.
The door can't be opened from there. Is there something I can do for you today?
Never mind. I guess we don't need to go in there. It's virtually impregnable, just like me. Alright, let's check the other rooms. Ooh, the Zerka Corps. Definitely go have a chat with them. Wait, what's in a quest? In SWTOR?
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
Why did you call me earlier? Did they? I don't think they actually did call me earlier.
I was attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. If you would like to speak with her, you will find her through the door and down the hall on the right.
I guess her caller ID labeled this place. What does she want?
I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her administrative assistant. If you wish to speak with her, Executive Lorso is available at this moment. Can I help you with anything else?
What can you tell me about Zerka?
Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapons systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the Restoration Project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
So I guess one phone call was from the tapeworm man. The other was from these guys. I just assumed it was him, the tapeworm guy, calling us twice. Alright, who can I force lightning in here? And how quickly can we do it? Saving the dancing lady? It can't be the same quest because SWTOR happens like 300 years after Knights of the Republic.
I hear Asgol's been paying mercenaries to go to Dantooine. Can't figure out why anyone would need mercenaries for a planet full of farmers.
Lorso isn't the most popular executive I've worked under, but I'll say one thing. She gets the job done.
I'm glad that Zerka put a capable woman in charge of the project. I've got every faith she'll do things right.
You're not even beeping, you're just making fart noises. But the Ebonhawk, the tutorial ship from the first Knights of the Old Republic, that I actually did find that yesterday, I think. There's a small little area that you go to that's the crash-landed Ebonhawk. That was kind of cool. Sup?
I knew you'd come eventually.
That's what she said.
That we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos.
What do you have to say about the Ithorians' complaints?
I can understand why you might be on their side, but believe me, you wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh, sure, Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns.
It's this guy's sister or something. Oh, like maybe it's a continued family problem?
We've discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project.
Very well. What can I do for pay?
Zerka has been managing the restoration project without the assistance of a droid for some time now. Habat has commandeered the new droid intelligence that was to be delivered to the station. I'd like for you to meet the shipment at Dock Module 126, Shuttle Bay 2, and bring the droid back here before the Ithorians foul things up again.
What sort of compensation can I expect?
Don't worry. Zerka wouldn't expect you to work unpaid and won't subject you to veiled threats and coercion like Habat. For your help in this matter, you will be paid the sum of 250 credits.
250 credits? The Ithorians will pay me better than that.
You're right. 300 credits would be much more reasonable.
Sure.
Excellent. I will secure credits for your payment immediately. Oh, and here. You might need this to get into the hangar.
I wish I'd have picked the other ones first because I wanted to see the thing about stealing it.
Welcome back.
Okay. I just wanted to see if I could get that dialogue about, so you want me to steal it. But, well, too bad. I mean, if the Thorians really wanted to help, they'd have more money. They wouldn't be poor. And since they don't have the money, then obviously the Force is telling me the right thing to do is to work with the Zerka Corporation. Because if the Force willed it, the Ithorians would have more money. See how the Force works? It works in mysterious ways. You guys might not understand it. You'll have to trust me on this.